Hello dear students, a very good morning to all of you. In today's video we are going to discuss another periodic property, that is ionization energy. Okay, so our today's topic is ionization energy. So before ionization energy, let's talk about the atom first. So as we know that atom is composed of a positively charged area which is known as nucleus and negatively charged particles which are known as electron, which are distributed around the nucleus. And in any atom, this nucleus exerts attraction force on the electrons. Okay, suppose I am showing this by this arrow attraction force towards this electron. Okay, so now if we want to remove this electron, then we have to overcome this attraction force first. Okay, so for this we will provide some amount of energy to this electron, only then it will overcome this attraction force and leave this orbit. Okay, so only by providing some amount of energy we can remove the electron from any atom. So this amount of energy which we are using to remove the electron is known as ionization energy. Okay, so this amount of energy we can represent it by IE. IE is the short form of ionization energy. Okay, so we can represent this phenomena like this. Suppose M is the atom and we are providing this amount of energy to this atom, only then it will lose the electron and convert into a univalent ion. Okay, so this is ionization enthalpy. Now after this we'll talk about the successive ionization enthalpy. Okay, so next topic is successive ionization enthalpy. So what is successive ionization enthalpy? So first of all you should know that an atom can lose one or more than one electron. Okay, so suppose after the removal of this electron we want to remove more electron from the same species, then again we have to provide some amount of energy to this cation, only then it will lose the electron and will convert it into bivalent ion. Okay, so this amount of energy is known as second ionization energy or represented by EI2. Why second ionization energy? Because this energy we are using to remove second electron. Similarly we can write IE like this, IE1, which represents that this energy is required to remove first electron. Okay, now similarly if we want to remove more electron from this species, then M plus 2 plus IE3, because now we are removing third electron, then it will convert it into tripositive ion and lose one electron. Similarly we can remove fourth electron, fifth electron, sixth electron and so on, and then we will get IE4, IE5, IE6 and so on. Okay, so these IE2 and IE3, these and so on, these energies are known as successive ionization energy. Okay, now if we compare the values of IE1, IE2 and IE3, then we will get that IE3 is greater than IE2, which is greater than IE1. Okay, now why we are getting this order? So it is very easy to explain that suppose we are talking about IE1, okay, about this atom. So in this atom electron equals to number of proton, number of electrons equals to number of proton. Okay, means here nuclear charge attracts x electron, suppose x electron. Okay, now Suppose now we are talking about the M positive ion. So in M positive ion, number of protons remains same, okay, but number of electrons, as it is formed by the loss of one electron, so number of proton will be greater than the number of electron in this species, okay, in this cation. So that's why nuclear charge per electron will increase, because here protons are greater than the electrons. That's why attraction force towards the electron per electron will increase, okay. So in this case, since attraction force increases, so it will be difficult to remove the second electron as compared to the first electron, okay. So that's why we have to provide some extra energy to it to remove the second electron. That's why IE2 is greater than IE1, right? Now similarly, if we talk about the tripositive ion, so in dipositive ion, so in dipositive ion, again number of proton remains same, but number of electron are less, as it is formed by the loss of 2 electron. So in this case, per electron nuclear charge will increase more as compared to this condition. So in this case, it will be more difficult to remove the electron as compared to this condition. So in this case, we have to provide more energy, okay. So that's why IE3, because this energy is IE3. Now we are removing third electron, so that's why IE3 is greater than IE2. That's why we are getting IE3 greater than IE2 greater than IE1 order, okay. Now we'll talk about the variation of ionization enthalpy in periodic table, okay. Okay, so first we'll talk about in period. So what happens in period? As we know that when we move in period from left to right, then number of orbit remains same, okay, but as atomic number increases, so that's why number of proton increases, and number of proton increases means nuclear charge increases, okay. Suppose this is X element, this is Y element, and this is Z element, okay. You can draw more. So in these, suppose in this number of electron are X, so in this number of electron will be X plus 1, and in this X plus 2, okay, as they are situated in increasing order of their atomic number. So that's why atomic number number of electron increases, okay, and because of the increase in number of electron, proton will increase. So again it will have X proton, it will have X plus 1 proton, and it will have X plus 2 proton. So as the number of proton increases, nuclear charge increases, okay. So it has nuclear charge greater than this, and it has nuclear charge greater than this, but all these three element has only 2 orbits, as you can see, because I am talking about the, suppose I am talking about the second period, okay. So in second period they will have two orbits only. So in this case, if we want to remove this electron from Y atom, okay, so in this case, as nuclear charge is greater than this, so we have to provide extra energy, okay, means ionization energy for X will be greater than the Y, okay, as nuclear charge of Y is greater than the nuclear charge of X. Similarly, if we want to remove the electron from this Z atom, okay, so as in Z atom nuclear charge is greater than the Y, so in this case we will provide extra energy, okay, as compared to this. So ionization energy for Z will be greater than the Y. So in this way we can say that in period, as nuclear charge increases and the number of orbits does not increase, that's why ionization enthalpy increases in periods, okay. Now we'll talk about the groups. So in groups, as we know, suppose this is first atom, okay, this is first atom, now this is second atom, and as we know that while moving in group one new orbit is added, okay, so it will have one extra orbit, and if we draw the next orbit, then it will have one more extra orbit, okay. So as the number of orbit increases in the group, then it will be easy, as distance from the nucleus and outermost electron is increases in the group, as you can see, okay. Since it has only 2 orbit, okay, it has 3 orbit and it has 4 orbit, it has 4 orbit. So as the valence electron, the distance of valence electron from the nucleus increases in the group, so it will be easy to remove the electron. Why? Because as the distance increases, as the radius, or you can say distance increases, then the nuclear charge, effect of nuclear charge on the outermost electron will reduce, so it will be easy to remove the electron. So in this way we can say that in groups ionization enthalpy decreases, okay, as the size increases, and in period ionization enthalpy increases as the size decreases, or you can say nuclear charge increases, okay. So this is all about the ionization enthalpy, okay. Thank you.